hanging down to the basement, to my filthy, stinking basement. I come over here and you can see just what I'm up against. There's quite a lot of crap in here, and what I'm attempting to do is set up a little room over here to do my, electronics work in. So the first thing that I've moved in is this thing right here. I built this, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. It's actually a parts cabinet. And this top three shelves here have all got, quarter-watt resistors in them. The other ones below that are fairly empty. And then the drawer on the bottom, the bigger one, has some spare shit in it. So the plan is to get this room to the point where I can use it and move some of my other stuff in. This is the first piece right here. But I want to build a little bit of a wall here. It's winter here, and it's fairly cold down here in the basement. I've got a heater here, and I've got a heater over there. But if I close this room off, the thermostat's in here, it'll heat up this room nicely and make it comfortable for me to be in here. And then it won't wind up heating up the whole basement. So I'm going to build a bit of a wall here, a temporary one, and close it off with a, a door. Just going to move this guy into the corner. This one here, and pack it down. This has got jeans in there, and pack it up. These are jeans that probably don't even fit me anymore, although I don't know. I think that they do. Yeah, they probably do. Yeah, I just used whatever I could to pack up the stuff when I was leaving, and well, you know how it is if you've ever, moved, especially if you're a single man moving. You don't have any woman to organize the party for you. Now here's my function generator. This is an old Tektronix CFG 250. It's a 2 megahertz. It's a good function generator. I bought it used off this guy on a forum, audio forum, and it served me well for the things I've been doing with it. I'm not going to pretend to be the big circuit designer here, but I have done quite a bit, especially with this. So I'm going to put that here. Yeah, the upper part of this cabinet, these two shelves, there's my power supplies on the bottom. The next shelf up is my oscilloscope, and then the next shelf up is for this function generator. So this power cord and alligator clips, and there's another box in here. I think that might be just, that's just packing. And here's this is my homemade power supply. Okay, well here is my power supply, and it's a constant current or constant voltage power supply, and it's unshortable. You can crank the power all the way up and then short the terminals and nothing will happen. It'll just, stop delivering current. So the outlet over here is for there's a light bulb inside here, so you've got a light bulb tester built in. If you're making amplifiers or stuff like that, that's a good idea to have something like that. The hole in the front here is just a piece of tubing that I've got running out from the light bulb area to show if it's lit from the front, because you really can't see. So that's the indicator light. These old power meters, these old meters here, are from equipment that I got from the dump actually, and You know, these are the voltmeters. I reprinted the scale on these two for amps, and I changed the shunt so that I got 3 amp scale here. That's what this supply is capable of producing. I can't remember exactly the voltage. I think it's around plus or minus 50. I'm not sure. At a maximum of around 2.5 amps. This other box here is my oscilloscope, and let's put it up here. It's like Christmas morning here. And I haven't seen this thing in almost 2 years now. Oh, there's jeans inside there. Those are probably old ones. Let's make sure there's nothing wrapped up in them. And there is. There's a small box down inside the leg. That is the scope, the probe. This is a 400 megahertz scope, which is more than enough for audio purposes, you know, the things that I do. You know, the typical analog circuit, you won't have a problem with anything. You'll be able to do it all. I'm just going to plug this in and see if it works. Be bad if it doesn't work. Just got a cord here. This is not a boring video, is it? Is this a boring video? Another thing I got here is this rack of pull-out drawers that's full of you know, small capacitors and diodes and whatnot. And I think that you can mount this on the wall actually, so maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll stick that up on the walls. Over on the other side of the room, I've got another shorter parts cabinet that's full of parts, and I'm thinking that that could go right about here, and then from here over to the wall I could have a kind of a bench that's open underneath so you can get your legs underneath. Okay, well, it's a good start. I can go out in my workshop tomorrow and get a piece of plywood to build this bench. I will go on Monday because I've got to go somewhere else tomorrow afternoon. I can't do the full day on this, so I'll go on Monday and get some drywall to build the wall here and close it up.